What's up, YouTube? Richard Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on LMB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Should we train contact? Still working on getting the contact out. Work on power somehow. Challenge.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Something like it hot, today's game. Three stolen bags, 94 RBIs, 33 home runs, 135 hits. Time's on fire.
The Sea Dogs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next.
Fisher Cat.
John Rogers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hit.
Stepping into the box,
Batting
Richard
third.
Primetime.
The first
He'll get
baseman,
to take his first cuts here.
Richard Primetime.
First offering on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
I gotta work on power, man. Get that power boost.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home
The
runs
exit
now on the
velocity is
year
not even that
as we
high.
are
It's
all
only
knotted up
98.
at 2.
98.6. See, some people hit home runs that had like 140-mile-an-hour exit velocity.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
He's out. 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 Out.
That one was hit well because it went over the pitcher's bullpen.
3. Ball 4. Take the base.
So striding in,
Now
Richard
batting, first
Primetime.
baseman.
He hit a 2-run
Richard
jack in his first at-bat.
Primetime.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Like, these motherfuckers don't want to call me up to AAA. I'm
It's
crushing
a
AA
two-run
right
shot
now.
to straightaway left. His second of the game as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. 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 He's out. Out. 3. Out.
2 home runs for RBIs. 2
again.
runs.
Richard
The first baseman,
Primetime
number
as he'll look to
44.
follow up the 2-run
Richard.
homer he launched over the
Right.
wall
Portland
last
is
time.
going
up.
away
This
with
guy's
that.
having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game.
Ah,
He
crap.
can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with
That's a
it as he's
shitty
able to make
contact
the
hit.
play for the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Connie
The left
Crum.
field.
He got called out on strikes his
Connie.
last time
Can't
through.
hold on.
Yeah, Matty, and
Oh.
hopefully he got it out of his system, especially got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead.
He's safe. You're out. 3.
Pitching to keep Portland off that board.
Ready once again, Richard
Leading
Primetime.
up
He
for
got
the
on top
pitcher
of
cat,
one and was a ground
the
out
first
victim
baseman.
last time.
Yeah, I
Primetime.
understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the
Out of the
first
fourth
base
inning.
line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, popped it up. Shit.
Cabrera shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating
Yeah,
off of them out there
defeated
right
us.
now. That's 6 wins in a row,
Our
and this
final
looks
line
like a
score.
train that's not
First,
about
for
to
the
slow
victorious
down
Sea Dogs,
anytime soon.
7 runs
7
on
to
12
4
hits.
is the final
No
score
errors.
in
They
tonight's
left
game.
18 runners on base.
The Sea Dogs aim to notch
And
their
now,
7th win in a
go
row right after
New
this.
Hampshire, Fisher.
Play ball. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Brian
Batting
Cabrera, and he
the
could
third
give his
baseman.
guys an early lead
Brian
if he can come through here.
Cabrera.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Crum ignores his coach. He's chugging for home as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
At the plate, Richard Primetime,
Batting
and he
fourth.
really thrives
The
in the
first
batter's
baseman,
box here at home.
Richard
Something to keep an eye on in this
Primetime.
one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 36 on the year for him, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And I'm still in Double-A. With numbers like this, they should go right to the majors.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near.
Out. You're out. Full 4. Take your base. Keep it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Leading off
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Pitching
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
The third baseman, number 4, Luis Soto.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Crump is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Come on.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Settling in now, Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Richard Primetime.
From the stretch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Henley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a leading off the inning, Richard Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Richard Primetime.
And here we go. You got this.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. McFadden, a 5'10" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a splitter. Another one sent foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. You're out.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Velasco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Velasco.
2-2-2.
Down the first baseline. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hit me a 3.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be.
He's out. Out.
He went to hell.
digging in. Richard,
Now
prime
batting,
time.
first
He'll look to
baseman,
keep it going 3
Richard.
for 4 so far in the
Prime
ballgame.
time.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, your turn now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh,
Pitch there had him a little out in
got
front.
with the sinker.
Hargrove on second. McGraw is over at first with one away. And it's fouled away.
Here we go. No one base.
The next 0-2. Popped him up.
Oh, fucking popped it up.
Cabrera in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's play ball.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an
Our
amazing
final line
7
score. First
games
for
in
the
a row.
victorious-
They say to never...
Choking on the last at bat. Yeah.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on
gentlemen.
the show. Tonight, the
62 and 54. So now
Play
we
ball.
look back and do it again. Second.
standing
playing
in,
good
Richard
to
Primetime,
second.
as we run you the numbers
first
to see the
baseman,
splits between
Richard.
July and August.
Prime time.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut? Now at the plate,
I hate
Richard
that dude.
Primetime. He flew
Fucking-
out in his last at-bat.
This shit go
With his
down on
speed,
you.
he's
Right
one of
pop
those
up or
rare guys
something.
who you'd actually like to see keep the ball
Ooh,
on the
that's a
ground.
dirty-ass
You can't beat
curveball.
out a fly ball in this game.
Primetime is a
big
guy
guy,
that
one
can
time.
really
Here you go.
pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Soto, a runner at first with one gone in the
All
inning.
right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Beltran racing back to the track, to the wall.
Go.
A leap at the wall,
Home
but forget
run.
it, it's gone. A home run. So a two-run
Swing
shot to left
thunders.
center. 38th home run of the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
38 home runs in minor league in AA. And I can't get promoted to AAA. It's crazy. Like, what the hell are they waiting on to call the brother up?
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked,
Welcome to the stream,
and
mate,
take that
24.
off-speed pitch deep.
Hope you're having a good night.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. He's out. You're out. He's safe.
Now with the plate, Richard Primetime.
Now
He
batting,
comes in
the
1
first
for 2
baseman,
with that home run he hit
Richard.
earlier.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
That one didn't travel. And then we lost the lead. We've been losing.
Hey, let it fly.
Ready now, Richard Primetime, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
So the
Yeah,
challenge.
the guy's been on
bases
fire
loaded.
lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The batter, number 10.
So a pivotal
Designated
moment
hitter.
here, and digging
Chris
in now, Chris
McGraw.
McGraw, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Oh, that shit is
Styles
gone.
going
That's
back.
what they get.
Gone. It's a grand slam.
That's what they get. It's a grand slam, yo. That's what's up. They're walking for the guy that was doing shitty, but the guy that was doing shitty came through.
His first home run
He
of
hit
the
a home
season,
run,
and it's
grand
now
slam,
6-3.
They were afraid of Primetime hitting
And
a
they
home
complete the comeback with a
home run,
flourish, going
but
deep with
instead
a
they
grand slam
gave
to
up a
take the
grand
lead.
slam
You don't
instead.
get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
Let's play ball. He's safe. Out.
Stepping in, Richard
Now batting,
Primetime.
the first baseman.
Nobody better up there.
Richard Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hargrove rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to
Look at it,
3.
took my down. It said
D-Roll, that's a
advanced
big
runner on
RBI
contact
right there to
swing.
stretch
What the
this
hell?
lead to 3.
How did that
Takes a
fail?
lot of
I
pressure
didn't
off your
just
pitcher going
advance
into
the
the bottom
runner. I
part of
got
the
a
inning.
friggin'
Dan, no
run.
doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to
Hey,
be
I was just supposed to
successful.
just advance
Giving
the
them that
runner. He wasn't
3-run
supposed to
cushion
go
has
home.
make you feel good.
So
Man,
now
that
it'll be the
challenge is
4-hole
crazy.
hitter, Chris McGraw.
The batter,
He's driven in
number 10.
4 already,
Designated
and
hitter.
yet another big
Chris
RBI opportunity for him right here.
McGraw.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more.
No one
Bo
better right
Pope
now.
is working on a
Singles.
3-hit
Bo
ball
Pope.
game right now.
Bo
Whoa.
Pope is on his
Soto
game,
at
yo.
second. Prime time at first. 1 gone. Full count still.
Foul ball. 3-2 counts.
Hey, right guy, right place. Right guy,
Hoping
right
to send
place.
him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Ah, shit.
Beltran
Go back.
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double the
Oh.
first. On to first, a double play. A run on 2 hits, and they leave.
You do that shit all the way to first base.
Stepping up now,
Now
Ricky
batting,
Thompson.
first
He was
baseman,
drilled by a pitch his
Ricky
last time up.
Thompson.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press.
Yeah,
they
we
just
did
came
have a
out here,
4-game skid.
played their
We went
game,
from
and put the
being
losing streak
above
behind them, like
500
professionals
to
are supposed to
500
do.
and
Well
below
done.
500.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New Hampshire jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joaquin Chavis gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Lonnie Dunn closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season.
For the victorious
so that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Domingo Acevedo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Digging in now, Richard Primetime, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Games. Go back to New Hampshire.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but
Ball 4, take the base. Keep it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Richard Primetime, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That pitching went to hell.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Casilla moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
8 runs already. 8 runs, and it's the top of the 3rd. Damn.
He's out. You're out.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Armas
Now
will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive one today.
I wish they would trade me to a team that would call me up.
He's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the end.
My agent called and said that there's a contract signing, contract extension, or whatever they want to do.
Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last
at-bat. Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly like just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Casilla has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
At least we're trying to fight back. Welcome to the stream.
Hitter, Carmen Beltran. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, today's game certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts. No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far. And
He's safe. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out.
And I'm 0 for 3. I haven't got a hit at all in this game.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch on its way.
Primetime.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Get up, ball.
Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches.
This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks. Innings or something to get a chance to win.
Out. You're out. That's ball four. Ball four. Take the ball. Keep
Striding in, Richard Time. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
Jammed.
Styles is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Let's play ball. Ball four. Take the base.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Trenton Thunder came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well.
It sure did. And I sucked this game. Hitting fly balls all over the place. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I don't know if I want to do that. Plate vision. Let's see. Get that plate vision up. Of course, gotta do these games. Really? I had 2 bad ones. What the hell? Sometimes the ball doesn't even... They just fall down so fast, like, ugh. I got gold and 200 additional points. They did good on that one.
The show's continuing coverage of
And
Eastern
now,
League Baseball
your
is on the
New
air.
Hampshire
Tonight, the first of this 4-game
Fisher
weekend set
Cats.
between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
I think it might be in the last month of the season. I didn't check.
John Rogers, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound.
8 and 9.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when
We
you look
are in
into
the
the numbers,
threes.
they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally,
Play ball.
most
3 out.
Now batting, Richard
Batting fourth.
Primetime as
105
he'll get his
baseman.
first opportunity in this one.
Richard. Prime time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball
No
right down
doubter.
the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Striding forward now is the DH,
Batting fifth.
Todd
The
Scadam.
designated
He'll get
hitter.
to take his first cuts here.
If my name was Scott, I would
Scott.
change that shit.
Hey, 2 down.
Into the
I don't
windup,
care
here
if
comes
my
the
parents
0-1.
has the same name. I wouldn't have won
A
it.
shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second.
You know
The
your
Fisher
kids
Cats
got
are out in front,
made
2
fun
to
of in
nothing.
school with a name like Scadam. Gotta think about the kids.
Trying to pick things up where we left
Number
off.
baseman,
Richard
number
Primetime.
44.
He hit a 2-run
Richard.
jack in his first
Prime
at-bat.
time.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But,
Slider.
hey, listen, a
I
home
seem
run
like
is a
that
home
damn
run.
slider went rised up. Let's see if he throws that slider again. Ooh, he sure did. I just way too early on it. Alright, let's see. 3 times the charm.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped
Nah,
up.
Come on, you're
popped it
scoring,
up.
you're scoring, you're scoring.
Guzman is there. And that's the third out.
That challenges
So
some
it's
that's
2
weird.
runs
What
on
the
2
hell?
base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded.
Maybe sometimes
We
I gotta
played
read
2
what
full.
those challenges are and just not pick one.
Your attention, please.
Digging in once again, Richard Primetime.
Leading up for the Fisher Cats, the first
The
baseman,
pitch.
Richard. Prime time.
Here's a drive out toward left center field.
It's the gapper.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody
He
out.
got that ball in quick.
But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to
28
ride these
doubles on the
streaks as
season
long
so
as you
far.
possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
The third baseman, number 4.
Spinning a throw back to second,
Soto.
and he'll dive back
The
in
funny thing is
safely.
they haven't talked about my hit streak in a while. I wonder if I
Stands
already
at
lost the
second
hit
with
streak and
no
just don't
outs.
remember. I don't remember going the game without a hit, so.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Long backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Maybe I gotta reach
So
a
stepping
milestone
in,
before
Bo
The batter.
0 for
Talk
2
about
on
it
the
again.
one thus
Shortstop.
far.
Bo.
they, or
Folks.
maybe I choked the game and didn't remember.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the
Oh, he's not
bullpen.
doing good in this game. He's 0 for 2. Come on, Bo.
Go.
The 1-2. Liner towards second.
Get down.
That's in there. Base hit. Prime time. Blows through the stop sign. Headed for home.
Yeah, why would I
Safe
stop?
at the plate
That's just dumb,
as they
man.
extend the lead to 5-zip. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And you can see
Got the
they're
most speed
currently
on this
3rd
team. Why
best
would
in
I
the
stop
Eastern
running?
League in that department.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. 3. Got him.
Richard, prime time, will stand in here,
Number
but
baseman,
before he
number
does, let's take
44.
it back to the very first
Richard.
inning. This was a
Prime
2-run
time.
home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is skied out toward right. Low,
Right
back
to
in
the
plenty of time to put
right
this
middle
away,
there.
however, and there are 2 gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Now batting,
Shane
the center
Brandano.
fielder, Shane
Ojeda over at second.
Brandano.
Long on at first with nobody out. To third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Let's play ball.
Listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but
Need a
in
team
this
that we
game,
can beat up
it was
on because we've
necessary
been
for this
losing.
one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's
final
game
line
comes
score
to
for
an
our
end.
ball
5-1
For
the
the
final
victorious
score.
Fisher
The
Cats,
Fisher
5
Cats
runs
seal
on
up their
9 hits,
30th
no
win at
errors.
home on the
They left
season.
11 men on
John
base.
Rogers earned his 9th win of the year.
Time
Ed
of the ball game,
McCormick
2
was
hours
only able to
and
work
51
4 innings
minutes.
as he takes the loss. The game's future stars are on
And now,
display as minor
your
league baseball comes
New
your way
Hampshire
on.
Play ball. Out. He's safe. Got him. He's out.
Into the box now, Richard.
Batting
Prime
third.
time. He's back in
The
the
first
starting
baseman,
lineup for this one after
Richard.
sitting out last night's
Prime
game.
time.
Feeling better. Stay hot. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive.
got it.
That's going to be
Nice job.
trouble.
You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Soto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris McGraw.
Batting fourth.
And you see what he's done
The
in
designated
recent
hitter,
action. Obviously
Chris
seeing the ball well right now.
McGraw.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Let it fly right here.
Come on, baby. Square it up.
Looped
All
over
right, hang
toward
on, hang
first.
on. Right there, right here.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the
Batting fifth.
ballpark, trying to
The
get in good
shortstop.
counts and
Whoa.
drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Let's go, kid.
See it rip it up there.
1-1. Here it is. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Kershaw is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Weak roller right side. To his right, Guzman. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
Quick. He gets in the bag real quick. It's the second time they flip to him to get it out.
In now, Todd
Scadam.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Todd Scadam.
One down.
And the 227, not bad.
A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Play ball. Yeah. 4-4. Take the base.
Now in the box, Richard Primetime.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
the
things
Fisher
off
Cats,
here in this one-run
the first
contest.
baseman, Primetime.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left.
Damn it.
Gerber
Right to the
is
left
there, and
field.
he'll bring this one in.
Too early.
Let's play ball. 3 out. 3 out.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He'll look to light a spark
Leading
under
off
this
for the
lineup that
Fisher
hasn't
Cats,
found the
the
scoreboard
first
since
baseman,
back in the first inning.
Yeah,
Primetime.
and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The wind is blowing in. The wind is just blowing in and just stopping that ball from going out to the wall, man.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Richard
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Get your pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out.
There it is. It's one of my favorite pitches, but not when I'm the one batting. It's not.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
The slurve, that good old slurve ball. I love using it when I have a pitcher.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
But when I'm the person they're pitching against, I hate that friggin' pitch. Because I know what the dirty pitch it is.
Line drive to left. Gerber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got
I'm
that
gonna go all
one
the way
pretty
out
good.
there.
He's out. 3.
Well, as a former
Figure
pitcher,
them by
you
2
know I
runs.
love these
There you
low-scoring
go.
games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No
The final
complaints
line
here.
score for
This
our
evening's
ballgame.
game finishes
For the victorious
2-0 the
Fisher
final
Cats,
score.
2 runs,
New
7
Hampshire
hits,
jumped
1
out to an
error. They
early
left
lead in the
14
first and
men
never
on
looked
base.
back. Sam Gaviglio gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this
now,
presentation of
your
minor league baseball.
New
Today we
Hampshire
wrap up this 4-game
Fisher
weekend
Cats.
series between the
At least we fought
Richard
our way
gets
back
into the ball for
from
the
being
fourth
the
and
bottom
final
of the
game of the
totem pole.
series. Dan, any thoughts?
They took
Hey,
over our
lefty
spot.
Clayton Richard, this guy's been around for a long time. Not an overpowering guy from the left side. At one time, he was in the low to mid-90s, but he can...
So striding forward now,
Leading up
Richard
for the Fisher
Primetime,
Cats,
and he really
the first
thrives in the
baseman,
batter's box here at home.
Primetime.
Something to keep an eye on in this one. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this
Just
half of the
early
inning.
on that pitch, man.
Dan, you have to love it when your
He
defense
waited a
picks you
little
up
bit
right
more,
there,
it
keeping
probably
him at
would've been
first
a home
base.
run.
Well, D-roll, that looked like
Batting
it had
fifth,
extra bases
the
written
third
all over
baseman.
it. Great job by
Come on,
the
Soto.
fielder
Let's
to
go.
get to that
Soto.
ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Primetime on at first, nobody out.
Soto sure can hit some foul balls, boy. Oop.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, see you, Rip it there.
The next 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially
At least he
troublesome
fouls
when
it
you give
off
up a
until he
single right
draw
before
the
that to
walk
start
and
the
then
inning.
strike out.
We'll see if he
Here's
can
the
figure out a
difference
way to
in
wiggle out
this
of
game
this.
compared to 18.
Batting
Because
fifth,
if this was 18,
shortstop.
all these guys would
Series,
have
he's
struck
3
the
for
fuck out
12.
already. It would have been out of the
First
inning.
and second here with nobody out.
Let it fly, buddy.
Swing, and he puts a charge into
home
this
run.
one.
Coat,
High
boy.
and deep,
Coat can come
and
through.
you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Bo, good old Bo. You'll miss that guy when that guy leaves.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right?
447
3-run homer
feet,
already in
man.
this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those.
He's out. You're out.
So digging in now,
The
Richard
first baseman,
Primetime.
number
He reached on
44,
a single in his first try.
Richard.
Yeah, and they take
Primetime.
another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did.
That was
Nero,
a
and I
good
think
hit.
that's what most
Wasn't
hitters do.
hit
They come up with guys
too
on base
soft,
that
but
they
it
can
wasn't hit
potentially
too damn
drive in.
hard. It was
They're
just hit
looking for
right.
a pitch to hit, and
Number
he didn't wait
4,
around and got that bat
Luis
and started.
Soto.
Takes this
All right,
the
stand
other
up,
way to
stand
right.
up. Find it,
And
find
it's
it,
through
find
into
it.
right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in the switch hitter.
Now
Bo
batting,
Pote. He went
shortstop,
deep in his first
Whoa,
at-bat. We'll see what he's got in
man.
store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Cochran trying to get there, fouled off. McGraw on third, Primetime on second. Soto is over at first with one away. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Yeah, he's playing close, so
and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Your
Keith
attention,
Moeller
please.
is going to come on to pitch
Now
here, and in
pitching
just
for
the third
Binghamton.
inning, you have to think he'll
Number
be asked
64.
to eat some innings.
Damn.
Moeller.
Except when you got a Yankee starter out in the third inning.
Ready for another chance? Chris De La Cruz.
They
Gets here in a
hitting
spot
him.
The
where
right
he might be
fielder.
able to put this
Chris.
one out of
One
reach.
home run,
Dela
4
Cruz.
RBI.
Down 5, another
0 for
run
1
across
strikeout
here
in the
could very
second.
well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Oh.
And it misses.
And he didn't do no better. He came in and walked up on run in, so.
They went to the pen because they liked the matchup.
He didn't do it start off good.
He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes
Yeah,
you wonder if
they
they'll
should
turn to
have
him
left
again
the starter
next time
in
this
at
situation.
that point.
Out. 3. Zero.
Stepping into the box, Todd
Leading
Scadam.
off.
This one
The
doesn't
shortstop.
look good so far.
Stop.
Down by a boatload as we
Get
enter
up.
the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind. We have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out.
Striding into the box, Richard
Leading off
Primetime.
for the
2 base
Fisher
hits,
Cats.
both singles to
The
this
first
point.
baseman, Richard Primetime.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brandeno going back.
Damn, it's right at the wall.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
I feel you, buddy. I
This
feel
guy's
you.
not wasting any time, right?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Standing in, Alberto
Now
Ojeda.
batting.
0 for 2
Designated
here to
hitter.
start the afternoon.
Alberto Ojeda.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
0-1 count and the pitch.
One.
First, scooped up. And
Up on the
he'll
damn
step
bag.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Digging in, Richard
The first
Primetime.
baseman,
2 hits and
number
3 at-bats
44.
for him in this one.
Richard Primetime.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Comes set, and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and
And
that
that one was
will
too
end
hard
the
to
inning.
hit. The Rumble Pony is trying to make a run at it.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 the final finish today. The Fisher Cats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Richard earns his 5th winner of the year. Barney Cleary couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Lonnie Dunn
The final
wraps
line
it up
score
for the
for
save. Is 20.
Okay, so we're up to 4th. The Fighting Fields are in the Rumble Ponies. Of course, the Yard Goats are in number 1. Sea Dogs are in number 2. Thunder is number 3, and we're 4. Gotta start winning some more games. Oh, wrong button. Cancel. Let's see. said, the season is almost over. We got a couple of games left. My arm accuracy is atrocious. I'm throwing the damn ball away. One game I blew because I tried to make the double play. Instead, I threw the ball over the second baseman head all the way out into the fucking infield. Or outfield, I should say. The accuracy is horrible.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week
New
started with the first of four between the
Fisher
Twins
Cats
and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming.
Lightning in the thunder.
Sean Reed Foley will be on the mound for the series opener.
Now with his
Dan
record,
Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's
Reed
really
Foley's
been struggling
about to
lately. In
take
his last three
another
starts, he has
Foley.
a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So,
He's there. 3 out. 3. Yeah. 3. Ball 4. Take the minute.
Into the box, Richard
Batting
Primetime,
fourth.
and he really
The first
thrives in the
baseman,
batter's box here at
Richard
home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Casilla racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back.
Damn it!
But it's not
That
gonna
douchebag,
work.
I thought he was on his
Hangs
way
him out to
home.
dry, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Benito Casilla. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Casilla.
Prime time is.
The 0-1 pitch. Down to short. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
At least Foley's holding and not blowing.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
The
Richard
The first
Primetime,
baseman,
as he'll look to bring home that
Richard
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Damn.
Casilla is to his left as he puts it away
Well,
in
let's
the
see if he
alley for
tagged
the
up.
first out of the inning.
Nope, he didn't tag up at all. He's standing on fucking second base.
Play ball. 3.
That's one issue they gotta fix. Is people tagging up,
Ball
man.
4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base.
At the plate, Richard Primetime due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters,
Leading
and
up
they're
for
hoping
the
that this
Fisher
is the
Cats,
part of the lineup
the
that
first
can get
baseman,
something going.
Richard.
only 1 run on the
It's like
board
they
so
refuse to
far.
tag
They just
up.
haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Urbina is going to have
Damn.
room, however, as he makes the catch in
Wow.
deep left center field for the first out.
Play ball. 3.
Can't get a hit.
Now at the plate, Richard
The first
Primetime.
baseman,
He flew
number
out in his last
44.
at-bat.
And with his
Richard
speed, he's one of those
Primetime.
rare guys who you'd actually like to see.
It's a gapper.
You can't beat.
And that is down for extra bases.
hold it right here.
Plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs
And they
any way
did
you
just
can get
stop
them,
at
but when they
third. He
give your
didn't
team
try
the
to
lead
go
in the
home. He
late
would've
innings,
made
man,
it,
that
too.
feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score
Third base
runs
coach
late in the
probably
game
held him
on
up.
quality pitching when runs are at a
They love
premium.
doing that
That's
shit.
what
They
makes
gotta
you
do
feel
it by
really
them.
good about yourself.
Now at the plate, Luis
The third
Soto.
baseman, number
Not much
4.
in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ball. You guys are playing like you're gonna bunt.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
4,000 people in attendance.
That's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get
The batter,
real
number
ugly.
8. Shortstop, Bo.
The 2-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Evans is there. 2 gone.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tag
there will
up.
be no advance here to waste an
They're not gonna tag
opportunity
up
as
at
the
all.
bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping in, Chris De La Cruz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
De La Cruz.
Ibar at third, Primetime at second, Soto on at first with 2 down. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Hard hit toward the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Jamie Asensio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out.
This guy dropped his glove.
Richard Arena will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Urrea.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it...
No, why he's still in fucking AA.
Finish in tonight's game.
Trying to take their spot in 3rd place.
Through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
It's a nice gap ball.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of
And
Eastern
now,
League Baseball is on the air.
New
Tonight, the
Hampshire
2nd of 4 to begin the
Fisher
week
Cats.
between the...
We just need to take this serious from the Fisher
John
Cats.
Rogers
Not the Fisher Cats,
is on
the
the mound
Thunder.
for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man,
We'll
this
move
guy
up
keeps
to
his
third.
team in the ball game. He's won 2
We
of
want
his
to go to
last 3
first place.
starts.
Gotta win all our next games. Which is not gonna help, but at least it'll be a good run.
Stepping into the box, Richard Primetime. And
Batting
check out
third,
the recent numbers.
the first
Clearly
baseman,
providing a lot
Richard
of thump at the plate right now.
Primetime.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
From Oppo Field.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
That's what she said.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Dave Gagnon.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Spain is under it. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps
Keep
out at
hitting
me,
the
and
ball?
it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this
Batting
lineup
fifth,
that can move the ball into
the third
gaps,
baseman,
take extra
Soto,
bases.
one home
Just
run.
Soto.
great offensive
Yeah, you got it.
approaches
No
up
one
and down.
better.
Be
Let's
on the
go,
lookout
kid.
for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Up there.
McGraw over at second. Prime time at first. 2 out in the inning. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the
I'm
toughest
hoping I
for a
get
starting
traded to a
pitcher.
team that need a first baseman. Or I gotta switch
Coming to the
positions,
plate now,
something.
Bo
Batting
Holt comes
fifth.
off an 0 for
The
4 in
shortstop.
last night's ball game.
Bo.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Count even at 2-2.
Last year was the same way too. It was hard last year to make it to the majors. And actually, when I made it to the majors in the show 18, I was a friggin' bench player, and I had to get traded. I started with who did I start with? The Dodgers. I started with the Dodgers,
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
and
Styles
I had
adds
to
a
ask
beat
to
on
get
it.
traded. I
He's
got
got it,
traded
and
to
that'll get him out of the
Arizona,
jam. We
and
played an
Arizona
inning,
made me a
still
starter.
nothing.
And that's how I started. But I had to ask for a trade. So I'm hoping that it's not the same
So
way
striding in,
here.
Andre
I'm gonna have to ask for a
He'll
trade
swing it
to a
from the
different
left
team.
side right
Andre.
here.
One
Get
of the
the
things
hell out
this
of
guy would
LA.
like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Keep safe.
At the plate, Giancarlo Armas.
Batting
He'll
ninth.
get to take his first
second
cuts
baseman.
here.
Giancarlo.
0-2.
Armas.
Here it is. Down the first baseline. Prime time scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
And for some reason, this friggin' stick won't move.
Stepping up to the plate,
The first
Richard
baseman,
Grimes
number
in
24.
in scoring position with 2
Richard.
gone.
Prime time.
Let's get ready.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third.
All right, you're here.
He knocks it down.
Yeah, contact swing, but I've been driving around
Well safe
home.
at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. So now time will be called as we're going to
But
get
at
a
least
visit
it's
from the
the
pitching
game,
coach here as he'll hope
game
to
the
settle this guy
contact in the
down.
batting clutch.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave
Now
Gagnon,
batting.
and we'll see what
The
he
left
can do
fielder,
here. 2 on,
Dave
2 away, 2 home so far this
Gagnon.
inning.
Gonzo is about to better not strike out. You better hit the ball, buddy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the
You
inning
can
is
hit
over.
the broadside of a
So
barn.
2 runs on 3 hits. Ready once again, Richard
first baseman,
Prime time,
number
already
44.
2 for 2. He'll look to
Richard.
add on right here.
Prime time.
He's set and the pitch. Swung out and missed that
dirty
time. It's
curveball.
0-1.
One's the count.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Yeah,
A
that's
1
what I was
pitch on its
thinking.
way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Fell.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this
I
guy
didn't swing
lights
on
up
time.
right
I
here.
swung too
That's his
early.
third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before
Now
this
batting.
one ends.
The left fielder, Dave Gagnon.
That nibbled the
Hey,
corner
nice eye
there,
up
but
there.
missed. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together
John
here
Joe's
quick
being a
because
good
he's got
boy.
2 guys on already.
Not swinging
He's
at
starting to
friggin'
lose
everything
location
out
of
there.
that strike zone. He's got to throw a
The
strike
2-1
right
count.
here.
Let's go.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, he's
I
fucking
think he'll be
chasing.
frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and
Yeah,
ended up
man,
chasing
chase
way
that
out of the
damn
zone.
swing.
Now the
Chase
count's
that
even
damn ball.
again.
I mean,
Luis Soto
I
would be
can't say
next if
nothing
they can
because
keep
I've
this
done that
inning
a lot
alive.
of times.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but
The
he
third
did not
baseman,
want to
number
walk him to
4.
load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner.
Hold up.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Armas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Armas.
Here now the 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
I know it hurts, right? Yeah, it hurts. I gotta walk your ass to the dugout. Keep pushing.
Play ball. 3.
Ready for another shot now.
Number
Richard
baseman, number
Primetime.
44.
He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Prime time.
Get out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle
I
his
was
guy
trying to
down.
drive that one over the wall. That power swing stank.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave Gagnon.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs.
He's out of the
4
lineup.
hits, no errors, and a man left
I need
on.
somebody else to bat behind me. Gonjo needs to go.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one. Richard Primetime, and we'll see if he can put together
Wonder if he got
a
promoted.
hit performance here.
Ooh,
Back to the mound
sorry.
and off his leg. And they are able to
That's
get
some
the out at
bullshit.
first, but more
I hope he's
importantly,
out
let's
there
hope
on the
he's
field
okay
crying
on the
like a little
mound.
girl. Should he get for blocking that ball with his legs?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky
Now batting.
Thompson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ricky Thompson.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
No runner.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Yeah, he went down and got that ball.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-1, the final score in tonight's.
6
New
wins in a
Hampshire
row.
took the
That's
lead in the
what's up.
second inning and rode that
final
until
line
the
score
very
for our
end.
ball game.
John
For the
Rogers
victorious
gets
Fisher
to
Cats,
double digits
7
with his
runs on
10th win of the
14
year.
hits. No
Benny
errors.
Harvey
They left
was only
13
able to
men
work
on
4
base.
innings as he takes the loss. Alden Harrell takes the rare 3-inning save, his second.
Time of the ball game.
The game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as minor
your
league baseball comes
New
your way on the
Hampshire
show. Tonight,
Fisher
the finale
Cats.
of this 4-game set
Oh, we
between
got
the
70
Trenton
wins.
Thunder
That's
and
what's
the
up.
New Hampshire Fisher Cats. The Fisher... Sam Gaviglio
going to at
is
least
the man
end the
on the
season
mound
with a
for the
winning
4th
record.
game of
That'd
the
be good.
series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really...
3. Out.
Digging in, Avery Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Roll it up, roll it up.
Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. What a flip for one. On to
That's a
first, and
good
he
play
really
out
paid
there.
the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now at the plate, Richard Primetime, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, keep swinging that high piece. Let's go, let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Wow, contact there, but it's well fouled. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The catcher, Alfredo Ibar.
Line drive to left. Urbina is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Oh, that's Ibar. Yeah. Somebody borrow. Standing in, Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up to this point.
Up there. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a
here we go, no doubt.
Away left. This is carrying well.
The bat flip, bro.
A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him. And this ball game is tied at 1.
That guy ain't happy that I just hit a home run. He's pissed.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. You're out. 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 He's safe. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
Bitch.
He hit it a long way.
Got all happy joy. Hey, ooh.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
There we go.
This one is it's in the air to deep left.
Bong the pole.
Another one. He does. It's another home run.
I was listening for that sound because I couldn't see the ball because of the stupid score thing on the screen.
They take the lead 4-1.
Yeah, listen for the pole, for the ball to hit the pole.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay
barely hit
fair
the
or
full
not.
foul. The foul pole.
Out. 3. Out. He's safe.
Ready now, Richard Primetime.
Now batting,
Already a pair
first
of long
baseman,
balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Yeah, man, that last one was wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
Yeah, I know it was going to throw that curveball. They love doing that shit. Love starting off with the slow pitches and then go to fastball.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball
106 velocity.
game as
That
they
was
open it up
power
to
going up,
6-2
baby.
now.
Let's go. Before, the velocity from hitting a home run used to be in the 90s.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent.
He's out. 4-4. Take the game. Out. Out. Out.
Digging in to try it again.
Now batting.
Benito Casilla is 2 for 3 thus far.
Casilla.
The 1-2. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's
That's one thing I hated.
just tag him.
The reason why I don't like tagging the guys is because sometimes in 18, you would go up to tag the guy and he would just run right through you. You wouldn't even tag him at all.
So standing in, Richard Primetime, and he's got a very real opportunity of making some history here.
That's what they love doing.
In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed stone.
Stepping in, Avery Betts.
Now trying to take the Thunder spot, yo.
Avery Betts.
To the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base
hit. Throw it to first base and might get the guy out.
It's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this,
well, it's a little bit too late, putting a win streak together.
You do everything the same.
Well, at least it's better than a losing streak, which you had going for a while.
11-2 is the way this ball game is.
Hit 3 home runs. I could never hit 4 home runs in a game. I hope I can achieve that one of these days. Ooh, I got a new bat skin. What's that, Miami? Got a bunch of palm trees on it. A cowboy. Ibar back there sleeping. Doing good. But when the season first started, that would have been nothing but L's. L's all the way up.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. The Fisher Cats are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next.
The Sea Dogs are a fucking problem. They're like one of our kryptonites. Them and the yard
Steve
goats.
Wallace, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Strike.
Stepping up now, Richard Primetime. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Richard Primetime.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle.
Pounded into the ground.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning.
I didn't mean to use the power swing button.
Digging in now, Connie
Crump,
hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Crump.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change.
You're out. 3 out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
first
Richard
baseman, number
Primetime.
44.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bullet back up the middle. Henley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Connie Crump. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Crump.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now.
2-2.
First, fielded cleanly, speared on the dive. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
Yeah, what took him so long to step on the fucking bag, man? But he couldn't catch the ball and step on the bag at the same time?
Striding in once again, Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air toward right center. Leahy has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Rich
Now
Montano. He flew
shortstop,
out in his last at-bat.
Montano.
Down the line at first. Primetime comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Richard Primetime. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Richard Primetime.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field.
No doubter. A little bit too late.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 44
nothing
on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
3
9-3, the final tally here in this one.
But there goes our 8-game winning streak.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never
Our
looked
final
back.
line score.
Steve
First for
Wallace
the victorious
earns
Sea
win
Dogs.
number 7
9
on the
runs
season.
on 9
Clayton
hits.
Richard
2
permitted
errors.
6
They left 6
earned
men
runs
on
to
base.
come across in the losing effort. Time for minor. Brian Snyder, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has.
So now it'll be the
Batting
4-hole hitter, Richard Primetime. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. The run comes across to score.
Like that guy could have been at third, sipping fucking pina colada, but decided to stop at second.
Your team to lead, you have to feel good
instead of
when you
running.
get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Better keep trucking, mother.
This will rattle up against the wall, and the runner will score from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Let's play ball. 3. Out.
Now batting, Richard Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Right there. Power swing to drive and a run. Go for that. Power swinging.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left.
I did a power swing and I got a hit, but it didn't drive in the run.
As many trips to the plate.
As we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Dave Gagne.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. McGraw on second. Primetime on at first with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field.
Oh, yeah.
And this will get
I should have went over the wall.
Run will be allowed to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So stepping in, Luis Soto. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Second and third, 2 away.
Hop bat.
Stay hot, here you go.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here, and he fouls this one off.
At least he's putting up a fight. In 18, he would have struck out already.
The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
We'll score if we want to.
The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henley on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning.
That ball didn't hop over the wall, would have scored.
Digging in and looking for more. Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Richard Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball line to the left side. Foul.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
That's gone.
Going back on it. Gone!
Tell by the way
it's
that
a two-run shot to
the
straightaway left. 45 home runs now on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's another one.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the ball. Out. He stays. Out.
Digging in once again, Brian Cabrera.
Now batting.
He's got runners
Third
at the
baseman.
corners here with only one
Brian
gun.
Cabrera.
The 1-2. Ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 7-3. Richard Primetime will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing.
No doubter.
And oh man,
it's an Oppo, no doubter.
out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wheelbarrow celebration I don't like. I think it's dumb. Need to take that shit out.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Richard Primetime, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Henley sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And they learn how to slide to the side.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave Gagnon.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Chasing shit again.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Fouled away. Primetime, the runner at third with no outs.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Luis Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Bo Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, Bo.
2 outs here with the runner at third.
1-2 count. get a hit. No strikeouts.
Grounded up the first baseline. Perez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Once again, got stuck on third.
Digging in, Omar
Now
Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Omar
Nobody out,
Perez.
runner on first.
Hey, nobody out now.
A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Play ball. 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Broadway, the runner at third. De La Cruz at second. Ibar at first. 2 out in the inning.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Leahy is after it.
God.
He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
No doubles, no cycle.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For our ball game.
John
For the
Rogers
victorious
hangs
Fisher
win
Cats,
number
10
11
runs,
on his
12
line.
hits. No
Brian
errors. They
Snyder
left 13
couldn't
men
escape the
on
fourth
base.
inning as he slapped with the... The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and...
Let's play ball.
In now, Richard Primetime. He's fresh off a 5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going here.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today.
Damn,
this
that
pace
shit
can't
the roof.
continue, but he's going to ride this
Holy
wave as
shit.
long as he can.
So much for a fan getting that ball.
4-4. Take the base.
Striding forward now is the
Batting
DH,
second,
Cyrus
the
Sims,
designated
who
hitter,
did his part yesterday
Cyrus
afternoon as he cashed in with
Sims.
3 hits in the losing effort.
Hey, nobody away.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And now the wheel is about to fall off the wagon. So it takes one fuck up.
But it might have taken a funny hop there.
Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That hit him. He's got first. That's ball 4. He's out. 3.
So striding forward
The
now,
first baseman,
Richard
number 44.
Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from
Primetime.
second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball
That ball
and
is
missed it.
hung
We'll
the
see if they
fuck up
pitch him a
there.
little bit
Damn.
differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That douchebag.
Play ball.
Standing off the bag like you don't know that one is going to be caught.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. Drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out.
All right, one time.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Richard Primetime, as he's presented with the bases-loaded situation in a tie ball game. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike.
Wow. Very early. Very early.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the game's going to...
He's out. 3. Out. 3. You're out.
Richard Primetime will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Line drive to left. Crump will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Power is gone. His power dried up. At least we won.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New Hampshire jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Bruce Odom picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Lonnie Dunn hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 4 runs, 7 hits.
Oh, line out, fly out, sack fly. And that's the end of the season. So a new season is going to start. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night, guys. Peace.